Oh, Teju, Teju Babyface. So good to be with you this evening, bro. Good to see you,
My
man.
brother, how are you?
What's up? I'm good, man. I mean, uh, I would like to be like you when I grow up, man. You know?
I was telling you, I think I told you twice. I said your guns, your biceps. I mean, like, in fact, the way I said it in my head was in pigeon. That just one
Ah,
part.
So, my people, welcome back to my channel. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Joyce Anyanwu. Yes. So, I brought to you guys today Pat Attan, our Nollywood actor. Okay? So, we have missed him so much, and rumors have been going up and down that is now a pastor, is now he has a restaurant, is cooking now. That yeah, he has a lot of rumor. People have been talking a lot of things that maybe in this video we are going to really hear from him what really happened, if he's coming back to the industry or is not coming back, if he is a pastor now or is not a pastor. We will hear from the horse's mouth what really happened, because even a lot of videos has been going on, about this guy. We know that really is living in Germany. Yes, I know that he's living in Germany, in Hamburg. I think, yeah, in Hamburg. I know. So we don't really know what happened. So before I come back to continue this video, let's just hear from him what he has to say, what happened to him, if he's coming back to the industry or he's not coming back. Let's just hear from him. Today he is with Teju Babyface. Yeah, Teju Babyface. He called him and is interviewing him for the world to really know what really happened. So I love things like this. I love to really hear from the horse's mouth before I will know what to say. Guys, let's just listen, watch. Please subscribe, like, and share if you have not done that. Thank you very much. Let's go and watch.
to be in my shoes. I mean, like back in the day, a lot of people would want to be that famous, but the difference is this: when I got into the entertainment industry, I wasn't necessarily looking for fame. I was doing it for the passion I have for the arts. So fame wasn't my goal when I got into entertainment. Fame wasn't my goal. It wasn't like, yeah, I just want to do one or two stars and get famous so that people will recognize me. That's just the difference. It's different when people are going into it to get famous or when they're doing it for passion. So I'm into show business for passion, the passion I have for the arts, not for fame. So when it got really too much, I felt like I wasn't living the normal life I would like to live. I was basically living my life for people, because when you're famous, you automatically become a role model to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So there are certain things you want to do freely that, you're restricted to a large extent, because you don't want people to think, oh, why would a Pat Attan get into a taxi? Why would he want to take a bus? Or why would he be riding the bicycle on the streets? You know what I'm saying? So
yes,
these were the things. And also driving in a car with tinted glass, because I don't want people to notice me. Once they notice me, they're coming over. Babana, we don't watch your film. I have to settle. The settlement is not even the problem, but I wasn't living as free as I would love to live. So that's why I actually decided to take a break and just go to a place where I know people do know me even out here, but not as bad as, not, let me not say bad, not as much as it was back home.
Okay.
You know, because out here now, Teju, I will tell you, I ride my bicycle a lot. I enjoy riding. I hardly drive. I can ride my bicycle. I can take the train. I can take the bus.
Yes.
This is how I want to live. I just want to live free. You know, so that's just
that one is true. You
the
just
truth of the matter.
Okay, well, two things. Well, first of all, I mean, don't sell Lagos short now. I mean, you could have ridden your bicycle from Lekki through Juelegba and Oshodi, probably pass through Mushin as well on a daily basis.
Where do you know? On which bicycle track? Do they have a track for bicycle?
ask them.
Okay, don't let.
Ask them.
And then it's the thing with all these people that come. Hey Baba, now we they watch your films. Hey Baba, now we they buy your CD. Hey Baba, now we they watch your program. I mean, every time I hear those things, it always fascinates me. Okay, so you have done that. So am I supposed to pay you back now for the time you spent watching the show? I'm supposed to give you the money for the CD that you bought. I don't understand.
Exactly. So there was never a time I drove out of my house without having some money in my glove compartment, because I know that definitely anywhere I stop, there will be one or two people or more that are going to come up to me and, hey, Baba. So, and I love to appreciate them. I like to give out, not just because I like giving out, but you don't know the ones, really the bad ones amongst them. So you have to treat everybody in a nice way,
Right. Thanks for that ability. You now have another language in addition to the ones you know. You now have, I envy you that. So let me confess.
No. We can have some German lessons after the interview,
for what? Do I not have enough pressures in my life to add German to thank you. No thanks. So okay. First of all, before I leave about Germany, how do you, especially in this, we're living in a time now, our people, you alluded to that, our people call it Japa. There's a lot of emigration away from Nigeria.
Yeah.
So how did you come to move to Germany and make it a seamless move? You didn't have to worry about being legal in Germany, about immigration and all of that. It was as if you literally just decided one day to go and you went. Were you born in Germany? Do you have a German citizenship? What happened there? How are you able to just decide I'm going to go and live in Germany and then you do that?
Well, the truth is, before I decided to settle down in Germany, I traveled multiple times to Germany. I would come here, spend some months, go back, until I finally made up my mind that, okay, it's time to really relocate and come live here. So it wasn't really difficult because it's not like I went through the back door, to come here, or that I just came here once and decided to stay until my visa expires. So I traveled multiple times. I had, So it made it easy for me when I decided to come settle down here until I finally got everything right with my citizenship,
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll take that.
It's different. It's different. It's different when you pass through Benin Republic or Libya and the rest of them. It's a totally different ball game altogether.
I can only imagine. Okay, so what I take from that is that, look, it wasn't as if you went once, you visited and you were like, I like this place, and then you decided to overstay your welcome. This was you going back and forth over the years, this was well thought out.
Yeah. Okay, that's the way it is. Yeah.
So this is a perfect segue to my next question, and to be able to ask that question quite, what's the word I'm looking for? To ask it quite accurately, that's what I'm looking for. I wrote down what you purportedly said on an interview that you granted. So I'm going to read it to you, just a few lines, what you said. This is what you said. You said,
okay.
Yeah, quoting you now. I left fully prepared. I had everything in place, so it wasn't a struggle for me out here. Germany is like my second home.
Yeah.
My heart and soul are here, just like it is in Niger.
That's true.
Okay. Are these words attributable to you? It's
yes.
True. All right, good. So I don't disbelieve that. It is just that my observation and my belief is that there is no transition in life that is seamless. You're not going to go from one place in life to another place without the pain of transition. There's got to be some turbulence somewhere along the line. In fact, I tell people that, or I like to think that even if the richest black man in the world, Aliko Dangote, were to decide to move anywhere else in the world tomorrow apart from Nigeria, even he is going to struggle for a minute. Now the struggle is going to be relative. Aliko Dangote is not going to struggle like the average person or most people. So most people will look at him and say he's enjoying. But to Aliko, he's still going to feel turbulence. It's not going to be seamless. Life is not that seamless. So I'm just asking you, are you saying that the move to Germany was completely seamless? You didn't struggle? There were no days where you were like, man, was this a mistake? I miss Nigeria. I miss Lagos. I miss the vibe.
I crossed my heart.
Is that what you're saying?
That has never crossed my mind ever since I started staying here. Believe me, never. Never. Honestly. I'm not saying that it was so smooth from the start. Normally it can be. You know, even if I would be born here, I mean, it's never so smooth anywhere in the world. But there has never been a time that I sat down and felt like, oh man, why did I take this decision to relocate? You know, never. That has never happened. Never. Crossed my heart. Never. Because I made up my mind, you know, like I said, I didn't just travel down here once and decided to stay. You know, if that would be the case, then probably I would have encountered a lot of problems along the line, you know, but I traveled multiple times back and forth. I already, to an extent, knew the system of the country before I made up my mind to relocate and come live here. So honestly, I don't regret it, and I've never regretted it for one day.
Okay, I believe you. So if you were to advise somebody who's looking to come to Germany now, even if they've made the multiple trips, they say they've gone 6 times or 7 times and now they're deciding that they're coming, what would you tell them to make the jump as seamless as you have? What would you tell them? Look, just do this, do that. Because the Africans have a proverb. If the horse who is running behind, or if the horse that is running behind takes dressing from the horse that runs before it, it's likely to avoid the ditches. And there are ditches everywhere, metaphorically speaking. So what would you tell somebody who's looking to come into Germany? Look, so what would you tell them? If you had to tell them one thing.
Just like I don't know if it was the very first question that you asked. Like I said, let me start with that. Like, when you talked about people who want to be famous, you know, that here I am running away from what most people desire, you know? And I said, it's about the passion. It's the same thing here. I mean, people have different reasons for wanting to travel to another country. Some people have the impression that once they go to once they travel abroad, it doesn't matter where they go, that within a month or two or within a year, they're going to be super rich, you know? So that's why I think, that's why I think a lot of people become so disappointed when they come out and they realize, oh, it's not as easy as they think it is, you know? So I can only advise people, first and foremost, know what you're going for. Why do you want to leave your country of origin? Why do you want to relocate to a different country? Are you going there to hustle legitimately? That's important, because there are opportunities everywhere. So as racist experience here so far, I haven't. I think everything depends on how you carry yourself, and also depends So I try to package myself because, like I said, I didn't retire from acting. I only stepped aside. So I have to keep myself as relevant as possible. So anytime I want to step in, I step in and then I'm still fresh and, not that I will say, this one way. So that's just the way it is. You just have to package yourself and, don't throw yourself on the floor for people to step all over you.
Nice, thank you. That's what I was saying. That was a great segue to what I wanted to ask you, or rather, that prompts me to ask you this: step aside connotes that he who steps aside is temporal. That's not the permanent situation of things. That if you step aside at some point, sooner or later, or sooner rather than later, you will also step back or step back in.
Yep.
So, when is Pat Attan going to step back in to Nollywood, especially since things are now way and radically different from they were when you left? So, are you looking at doing this anytime soon? Is that on the cards? A comeback?
To be honest with you, I do get offers. I do get offers, but I'm quite picky. If I'm coming back for any reason, it has to be. I'm not saying that the guys are not doing a good job, but it has to be. The story has to be good, and the production crew and everything. It has to be good. So yeah, I'm getting offers, but I haven't made up my mind yet which of them to pick or when I will pick one. But yeah, sometime soon.
Guys, welcome back. We have heard what Pat Attan said, but for my own opinion, I know that Pat Attan dodged a lot of questions that this Teju asked him. Yes, like the part he asked him about relocating to Germany. How did you do it? What happened? How did you finally settle in Germany? He dodged that part because me myself that I'm speaking right now, I'm living in Germany. I've been living here for a while now, so I know everything concerning like staying in Germany. First of all, German cannot just sit one day and you came in, then they release their document to you. It has to be like you are coming here for business, or you want to establish here, or you bought a house in this country, then they can give you like 10 years visa because you bought a house, which means you have been paying taxes. So they can give you like 10 years visa to stay. And another thing is that maybe you staying in Germany, you must have a wife, and that your wife is having a document, which means your wife have a document that can keep you as the husband here. And another thing is that maybe that your wife, maybe you, first of all, you guys must get married so you can stay in Germany, or you guys have a child together. Yes, because through that child, they will give you what they call fathership. Then you can be able to stay in Germany. And another thing again is that they might give you stay because you are sick, you have ailment that is very, very expensive, that you cannot afford it. For example, when you are in Nigeria, you can't afford that medication for that ailment. So they can grant you stay on humanitarian reason, so that they can be able to help you to take care of you. Yes, that is the only way they will give you stay. And that stay that they are giving you on humanitarian reason, if you are sick and you cannot work, they will give you a stay that you cannot do anything because you are sick. And another way they can give you stay in this country is, I think marriage. I have said about that. Having a child with somebody that have document here, or you are sick, or asylum. Like, to speak of asylum, and you heard that he said it did not come through back way. He came direct, and he has been coming here multiple times before he decided to stay. No matter how many times you come to Germany, you cannot get a stay from them. You cannot get German stay from them. You know, you are coming, you are going. The only thing is that you'll be getting that visa because you come and you go. So for you staying here, you have to involve in all these things that I just mentioned. So that question, Pat Attan dodged that question. He didn't want, maybe that is his own private life. He don't want to speak much about that. But as I know, before you can stay in Germany, you cannot just be coming, going. Then German will say, okay, oh, you have been coming, going, come and take our document, come and stay in our country. No. It's not done that way in Germany. Germany, their document, before they give you, there must be something that attached to you. Either you are married, you have a child with any German lady or anybody that has their citizenship, or you are sick, maybe you came here, you asked for asylum, processing that asylum, and your lawyer your lawyer find out that you are not feeling fine, and that sickness, you cannot go back to your country because you can't afford for the medication. So you will apply, they might give you stay to stay here. Apart from that, so there, Pat Attan dodged that question. So another one I want to speak about is that, you guys heard that he said he's coming back to acting, that he just stepped aside, so he would step in again. But we don't really know when he's coming back, because the guy, this Teju, asked him, when are you coming back? Then he said he don't really know, that he has been getting he has been getting offer to come and act, but he has not really seen a story that interests him or that would move him to come and act, which means he will come back when he has an offer and the story is really interesting. Then he can come back and act. I've watched this interview from the beginning to the end. I know that he said he will come back. Yes, he said he will come back to acting. About the rumor that he now has a restaurant, he's a pastor, I have watched this video to the end, and I don't want this video, because if I say let me play this video finish and start explaining, it will be too long. So in this video, they really asked him if he has a church now, or if he is a pastor. He said no, that he's not a pastor, that he don't have a church, but he is a Christian. He goes to church. Yes. So they asked him if he has a restaurant. He said no, that it was just one day, he just feel that let me do something and post in Instagram, Then he decided to do, I think it was a meat pie. Then he decided to do a meat pie that he said that really he knows how to cook, that he can cook very well. Yes. He said he knows how to cook very well. So he just decided that day, let me just do meat pie and post. So when he posts that meat pie in Instagram, the view was good. The video went viral. Everybody know now Pat Attan. So definitely anything he does, people would like to watch. So after then when he saw that the video was good, then now he decided to extend it now to TikTok. So once in a while he will just cook and put it there for people to watch, for people to learn that he don't have a restaurant and he's not a pastor. They asked him all those things in this interview, and he responded very well. So guys, you have heard from the horse's mouth that Pat Attan is not a pastor, he's not a caterer, he don't have a restaurant, and is in Germany. He's living in Germany, because even in the video he said that he's living in Germany, although I did not play when he said he's living in Hamburg. So he's living here in Germany and he's living in Hamburg. Yes, but I was expecting him to say, okay, I'm living in Hamburg, or my family are here, my wife and children are here, because according to the rumor, we know that they say he moved to Germany because of his wife, that his wife was living here. So the wife decided to bring him over. But in this interview, he did not make mention of that. So I don't really know how true is that, if it is true, because I was expecting to hear from him that yes, I moved to Germany because of my family or because of my wife. I was expecting to hear that, but he did not make mention of that. So anyway, that is own, maybe he has his own reason for not saying that. So guys, if you have watched this video to this time, thank you very much. I'm going to end it here. You have heard from Pat Attan himself. You have heard all the explanation. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I would please subscribe, share the video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.